Guys, I'm back, and would you look at that? A better microphone. Wow, this sounds so good. All right, real quick uh before we get into this, two things. One, yes, you could see that I put the leg in there. I know. Last time it just cut off, and that was it. I promise you, the only thing I did was get that from there to here. And I just did that just so that it could save. And then after that, she pretty much said, or he or whatever, this thing pretty much said exactly what it usually says. You got one more to go. Good luck. Or something like that. Pretty much, that's all you missed. That's the only amount of gameplay that I've ever done without without you guys seeing. So that's just the tiny bit that happened. I wanted to make that funny joke where it cut off when I stopped the recording, and then that was it. I'm surprised that I was able to upload constantly as good as it did. That was good. Also, today is a little bit different. Well, as I said, there was two things, but now there's three. The second thing that I was gonna say was that my AirPod is missing. I don't know where it went from here to there, or from there to here, because I did use it, and I thought I put it away, but I cannot find it in any of my bags, so it's in my car somewhere. So I only have the one AirPod right now in my ear. I hope it didn't fall out. That would be bad. Anyways, so I got that. Number three was number three. Three is something. I'm trying to remember what the something was. Three is. Let me think. I just had it in my mind, and now, I'm recording in 1440p. So we'll see how it looks. I don't even know if I set it up right. I don't think I did, because I think it's recording at 1080, so it doesn't even matter in the end of it. Let's see. Yeah, because it would be outputting to, yeah, okay, so it is recording at 1440p, and it's probably broken. It's probably like all bugging out today compared to like most days, because it's not recording at the right frame, or right thing. But you know what, it's fine. We live and we learn. Also, we're gonna start the timer now, because I'm a little busy already. Not the busiest, but just like I gotta be done in 30 minutes kind of thing. So what's the deal today? We're gonna get this staying robot done today. That's what's going on. I did want to talk about everything that happened to me yesterday, because yesterday was a doozy, that's for sure. This one looks like it's gonna be the hardest one to get to again. Thankfully I have this. Yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned it, that I was just, it still felt really busy compared to everything. I dropped my daughter off at school. That was really sad because I had to say bye. And then after that, I picked her up a gift from Best Buy for her new console, which was Donkey Kong Bonanza. I really wanted to get that for her. I really wanted her to have fun with that console, so I got it for her after. So that whenever she got off school, she would see it and have a great time. So after that happened, then I pretty much took a nap. I took a nap, and then I got ready, and then after I got ready and I got like all the stuff put away, and I'm like all set and ready to go. After all that, I went. What did I do next? Oh yeah, then I went to work. Or no, whoa. We didn't go to work. I went to which was very far, but I got out by like 12:30, I'd say. And again, thank you hotel I was staying at for letting me stay until 1. Usually their checkout time was 11, so I'm very thankful they let me stay until 1. So thank you guys. So yeah, I stayed till 1, but technically I left at 12:30. But I took a nap. I was ready to go watch the movie, which was The Odyssey. I don't remember if I said that, but The Odyssey. And then, yep, it was pretty insane. because this is the first movie to fully be in. If you guys are wondering, I did watch this movie before, uh, but it's different now because wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I was trying to get all the fans to stay here, but okay. All right. Well, here, let's do it like this. Let's do it smartly. Um, so where was I going with this? So, we were me by myself. I was hold on. I'm like fully trying to figure this out, but at the same time talk about what we just talked about. Okay, hold on. Just getting all the fans. I probably don't need this many fans, but it's always good and important to know. Okay, so I did watch The Odyssey. I watched The Odyssey before. I watched it twice already. But this one was different because this one was in 70mm IMAX. And again, there's only so many few places that can do it. I think they're expanding it more. I think. But I think the problem is that there's not a whole lot of people that know how to use it or like how to put it together. And that's like the big problem. Because it's like, well, how do you program this if you don't know? If there's no one there to, what's the word? If there's no one there to, you know, put it together. That makes sense. So right, now we gotta take that one, put that there. Okay, yeah, I should have known it would blow away. Okay, I think I should just take this one. Okay, well, I was trying to help you guys. But hey, at least it'll come down right here. There we go. Hey. All right. So, as I was saying, sorry, this is I know this is annoying some of you guys cuz it's not. It's just I'm just here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Just like that. Then we're just going to have this thing blow like crazy. See, that's why I grabbed this many fans. Because it would be very helpful to just go. Anyways, so I watched the movie in 70mm IMAX, which is the whole IMAX screen, which is a really tall building. I think the tallest and the sharpest that you could probably see the movie in. Because for sure it was very, very sharp. And this is the first time I've seen it in 70. I've seen a movie in 7mm, and that was with Sinners. And Sinners was a wild experience because it was my first time seeing it, and it was crazy because it was the whole frame this time instead of just the you know, not the frame. So it was crazy in that respect. But in terms of what in the world, why is it blocked right there? Is it blocked the other way? It's just this. Okay, well, I did a oopsie, so let's just let's do that. Let's put it around here. Sorry, figuring out stuff right now. So yeah, finally watched it in IMAX, 70mm. I thought it was like it was wild to see it in the first place, but so the way that it works is that 70mm is such a hard thing to do, and when I watched this movie again, it really made me realize how hard that must have been to do this movie, because this entire movie is filmed with the 70mm camera, IMAX camera, which is a giant loud making machine where it's like just the fan going crazy. Like that's all it is, right? Or not fan, the reel itself is making the film. So it's crazy. But what's insane to me is that it's super loud, and it only takes like 3 minutes of footage, and then you have to stop, and then you have to refill the reel. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they did this for like a 3-hour movie. Oh, okay, no, there is stops. Okay. Well, how do I fix this? How do I get this to not do that? Like it has to go underneath these now. That's the question. There is another one of these blocks. So I'm like trying to figure out, because the way I did it is not the right way. Okay, let me explain it real quick. Yeah, so they had to do that every 3 minutes. And again, most movies they do like their big scenes in IMAX. Like for Sinners, it was the dance with the vampires, the middle chunk obviously with the where they sing and all the different types of music comes out. That was a beautiful scene. The ending finale, I think, where he burns, that was shot in IMAX. There's probably more scenes, but very select scenes were made in IMAX because it was to show off one, how it looked, and two, the broad scene of it. But it wasn't the entire movie. So you'll see that once IMAX is done, they go back to their normal whatever they were filming with, which I know Ryan Coogler did a whole other thing with filming it. But in terms of how do we do this? Because this has to be underneath it, sliding. Huh. I don't know. I thought this one would be easier. This is probably the hardest one to think of. Because it has to go underneath, right? Can't chip this part. So we need something to like... Because it seems like that's the way. Oh wait, no, we could just do it this way. Hold on now. This way. Yeah. Just like that. Hey, Josh is a master of the way. And we just put this on the bottom. Boom, just like that. Then what we can do is balance it to where it's like doesn't fall off as it was about to fall off. I think if we put one on top like this, that would be fine. Then right here, this will be fine. Right on the bottom, right with the actual device itself. And then we do one more. And we just hope for the best. Like that. Boom. All right. Let's see. I have to somehow get on top of this now. I mean, I guess I could just watch it and then see how it goes. Yep, exactly what I wanted. Yep, exactly what I wanted. It's going. It's going. It's about to hit the next one. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. We were very close. Very, very close. And it's kind of like that same idea. It's kind of like what we did before with the, what do you call it? What do you call it? I don't know what it's called now. I keep forgetting. I'm forgetting at the moment. Here, why don't we do 2? That way it's super sturdy and it won't fall off at all. Yeah, let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look how fast it's going. It's, yeah, it did the same problem. Okay, well. Huh. Maybe if we did like sideways. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe not like that, but you get the vision, right? Sorry, I know I'm rambling. I always do this. So that's what I watched it in. The entire movie's made out of 70mm, which is an insane feat. And then just watching the entire movie go on, I'm just like, holy cow. They only had 3 minutes to film. That's insane. And they like had to build like some kind of contraption so that it wouldn't sound so loud. It was like I'm like, holy cow, that's insane. And then yeah, this is the first movie to ever do it, or to ever do IMAX like this. And I'm like, okay, I see you, Christian Nolan. I see you. You got a good vision. You are the one that loves movies. So yeah, it was pretty wild experience. And there was a time when he always brings up why he loves IMAX, and it's because it fills up your peripheral vision. And I never understood that even after watching Sinners. But then watching an entire movie where it's filmed like this, it's like, okay, I get what you're talking about now, Mr. Nolan. I know what you're talking about. It makes sense because like no matter where you're sitting, it is completely filling up like your left, right. You're not really thinking about the theater now. You're just kind of like left, right. Okay, that's how it looks. Okay, yeah, it's something is boosting it. It's probably the actual device itself. Now maybe if I do like do this and then I take this off. I mean, we need this in there. We need this in there. But yes, it falls off as soon as it starts getting in contact with anything. Maybe if we did something wild and put this over it or like underneath it, like this. Not where it can fill up the hole, but where. Okay, please don't fall off. Just stay like that. So I have an idea. So we just need to counter it, right? We just need to do this. Boom. 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 As Mr. LeBron James would say. Boom. Okay, let me do the one on top. Yes. So yeah, I got to see the movie in that, and I think this is the only movie I'm gonna watch in 70mm. I know they showed Dune Part 3, and that looked really good, but I don't think I'm gonna drive out all the way just to see it, because it was doing the same thing where, you know, you kind of watched it and then like some of it is at IMAX and some of it isn't. And again, that's totally fine. Not every movie needs to be in IMAX. Like, as I just said, that freaking thing is hard. Like, that seems insane to do, but Nolan did it. Most other filmmakers can try and do it, but like, Jesus Christ. I would not want to do that. So the point is, this is the only movie I'm going to watch in it because it's just like, that's what's the most worth it. And yeah, I'll probably see some clips of it on good old for Dune, but like, that's it. Not gonna go crazy with it. All right, yeah, I'm completely lost. I am trying to figure out a way to do this with it without it falling off. And the one trick is to just put it on top. That is probably the good way of doing it. Here, let's do it like this. Then put it on top. That way it doesn't knock it. Because I think that's what the problem is. It's knocking into the thing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Flip it. There we go. So yeah, anyways, sorry. It was good. I really did like it, but at the end of the day, it's like it feels really immersive, especially in some of the bigger scenes. But it's like the entire movie is kind of like you kind of like just kind of like fill out the blockage in your head, if that makes sense. Like it's not, it's worth it. It's, if you guys can watch it, then yeah, go check it out. But if you're like willing to drive all the way out just to see it, I don't know about that one. Like, it's a good movie, and if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, but in this particular format, you don't have to. Like, it's not that insane, if that makes sense. Like, it's crazy. It's insane that they pulled this off, and I think it's worth it in the end. But in terms of like what I'm saying is like fully watching this movie in that format, it's like, okay, I get it, but not really. That makes sense. I don't. Um, I just came back from a 6 hour drive from that movie that was like, maybe that's my perspective of it. And that's not a good way to thinking of it, is the fact that I had to watch this movie uh while thinking about going home right after, which is a 6 hour drive. So a 3 hour movie and then a 6 hour drive afterwards. I got out at 5 their time. Or no, technically I got food, so I left at like 6. So 6 their time. It takes 6 hours to drive back. Let's just say I didn't get back until 2. And Josh was getting really bad once it hit 1. Really bad. Like, I was getting fully sleepy. I was like, oh no, this is it. This is it. I can't see where I'm going. I don't know what's going on. But I made it back, thankfully. Very, very struggle. The way I thought about it is because after I just watched the Odyssey, I'm like, if he can do it, and he had a face against the Cyclops and all this jazz, if he can do it, I can do it. Even though, and he didn't even have to deal with gas. he just, that was the only thing I had to worry about. Gas and sleep. If he can deal with all that, I can deal with it too. Yeah, I legit don't know what I'm doing, guys. I've been just sitting here trying to figure out how to do this. My eyes are hurting. I have one way of doing it. I got one way, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But it's the weirdest way possible. So, we're gonna take these off. All of them. Start from scratch. And what we're gonna do is, since we have so many fans, we're gonna build a chain of fans. So that way it never falls. We have to make sure these are all straight though, so that we know that they're at least all blowing. That's not what I wanted. Just like this. There we go. Then this one in. So now the key is, though, as soon as I put this on here, that's when it gets kind of rough. Let's do it like this, so that we have a lot of height to do with. Okay, so that's what we need to do. But the thing is, I don't know why we switched to that. So what we gotta do, we gotta make a chain of fans. See, just like that. Okay, maybe not exactly like that. Maybe a little bit like a dish. A little bit of that. A little bit of dish and a little bit of that. That way it's a long enough chain to like fully get around this thing. And it like just slides down there. If that makes sense. Now I need to tilt this. So that it lines up like this. Boom. Okay, not exactly like that. But like, you get what I mean. You get the vision. You get the vision. I just wish it would be like a little bit right here. And there's so many news that came out too. Like, holy crap. I have so many things that I wanted to chat about. Like, well, they're opening Five Nights at Freddy's. They have a thing. Okay, yeah, no, this is not gonna work at all. We could just make a whole thing of, oh my god, this is making me mad, because like, I don't know how to do this at all. Let me put this on the side. But now our thing is like, need to put so many fans to just keep blowing. And like, it's not like it will hit it. Oh, it's like it could go over, but it won't. Okay, all right. Calm down, fans. Calm down. So we can't let it hit. We can let it go on it. Here we go. Yep. No. There is a way, and I'm just not thinking of it. There is a way, and I'm just not thinking of it. I do not know, guys. This one is a stumpy one, that's for sure. I guess I could just bring it up and then do some magic. That's like the only way I could think of it, because this is getting frustrating. That they're like, it should be the easiest one, but it's not. It's so hard. So we just do this, right? Just like that. Leave it like that. Then put it down here. Then we do this. Then we just guide up with it. And then we climb it. And then we do this. And then I pick it up. And then we've cheated the system. They probably shouldn't have gave us a time ability. Because everything just kind of gets fixed like in 10 seconds. That's not the way it is intended. But hey, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed and I just want to get this done. This was supposed to be today's only goal and then be done with it. There we go. Holy crap. Now, it's telling us to do some stuff over here. But we can just go over there. Well, granted, we could just fly. Here, we'll fly. There we go. We can fly. We can fly. We'll fly. Hold on, box. Let me go grab it. Why is this not pushing? Oh, it's broken. Gotcha. All right. Okay, if you say so. Here, let me keep boosting my stuff. Let's see. I mean, I could just climb it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I've been through much worse. Hey, there's a chest up here. Okay. All right. Anyways, sorry. Yeah. So late. Checked out late. Five Nights at Freddy's has a restaurant. What the heck? I'll try and visit it and make a video. Like Security Breach 2 got revealed, and then everyone was more excited the fact that World is coming back. FNAF World 2. You guys remember my stream on when I did Five Nights at Freddy's? That was the funny thing I did. But then everyone wanted me to legit play it, and then I played it, and then I regretted it. It's not that I'm not like a big fan of it. It's just like, I don't know, something felt weird about it, and I was just not. It wasn't hitting with me, and I think that's why Scott took it out, because it wasn't hitting, or it was really rough. I don't know. I'm not him. Bless me. Sorry. That was a big sneeze. I need to take my allergy pills too. Anyways, in terms of today, well, I go back to work. Oh, it sucks. It really does, because it's like I had so much fun with my daughter and everything. But it's like, I really think about it. I'm like, I haven't really had like a full day off, like where nothing's happening. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. Like, I haven't had an official break. And granted, that's my fault. I'm the one that piles in all this stuff. So really, I have no one to blame other than myself. But it's like, dang, I took off 4 days of work. 1 and only 4 days. And it's like, and all that time, like not really any break. But it's okay. It is what it is. Look at that. Look at what we did, guys. Look, and this is what that happened. It just went boop, and then she was like, "Oh, just one more." That's all she said. But now we get a cool cutscene. So at least I didn't do this without you guys. It's a broom. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I'm supposed to be holding me. I'm supposed to be holding the controller. It's vibrating like it's like wild. Cool. What did it do?
Thank you, Link.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now only one task remains.
What is it?
We must recover my secret stone.
Oh my gosh. Where's your secret stone at?
It should be located here. Please, Link, let us go there together.
Okay. We'll try.
The path will be very dangerous.
I assume so.
Fortunately, this construct body you have built for me is hardly helpless.
Okay.
There is a platform nearby where we can explore its potential.
The one I came up on? Oh, I see. Oh. Ah, I see.
Now hurry, Link. We must recover my secret stone.
Okay. I get to ride you? Yo, Titanfall. Ooh, you can now ride. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, look at this thing. Hey, thank gosh I got a lot of batteries. We're riding the Titan. And we're gonna whack stuff, right? Whoa. Whoa. Right, left. Yes, I understood that.
Aha!
Long and arduous. I recommend that you make many stops in the armory as much as you can. Yeah, accumulated by operating this construct. Yes, I was trying to read the instructions, but you didn't. Yeah, I saw left, right. Left was a shield. I'm assuming this is the. I don't know. Whoa! Why are we jumping off? Cool. Okay. Well, we'll put a little spiky ball on your hand. Is that how it works? How do I put ow? How do I put your spike on? How do I put the spike on? Come on, I have 13 seconds. How do I put the spike on? Okay, well, we'll figure this out tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hold on, my mouse isn't working. I love when a mouse just doesn't want to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, bye.